Hello vlog family. I'm currently sat in my kitchen. I'm home alone right now and like all the lights are off and I'm just sort of sitting here eating a snack. I'm eating chips, but we had an old avocado in the fridge that needed to be used up. We were going to use it for a big salad and then we ended up not doing the salad. So I just had this avocado and I kept forgetting about it. And I pulled it out of the fridge and I'm like, oh, this is kind of squishy. I should probably make sure that it's like still good and not have to throw it away. And it's perfect. Like it's actually perfect. There's that tiny little brown spot, but other than that, it's perfect. So I've just been sitting here with my chips, literally scooping out chunks of avocado and eating it straight out of the shell, and I'm living my best life right now. This is delicious. Dan and I have done a lot already today. I went and met with a friend from our church, an older woman who I'm going to be grooming her dog. So I went and I met the dog, got to see what the haircut looked like, figured out kind of where I would be grooming for her. So that was really fun. Got to do that, got to spend some time with her. I was there for probably an hour just talking and catching up. And then came home. Dan and I went for a run for the first time in months, which I'm really happy with how well I did. I genuinely thought I would walk over half of it, and I didn't. I walked maybe a tenth of it. And I'm really proud that I was able to run most of it. I was very out of breath, and for a couple of seconds after running and walking and kind of cooling off a bit, thought I was gonna throw up, but I really enjoyed it. Like I still feel it. I feel like I'm gonna be real sore tomorrow, but I'm really happy that I did that because I've been wanting to get back into that. I just lack motivation. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. For supper tonight, we are having, we're making some broccoli cheddar soup, and we're also having chicken sandwiches, which is a new recipe. And it's just the season, the marinade of the chicken. That's the new recipe. So it's a sweet chili chicken recipe. And it's basically just the sauce. You make the sauce and you marinate the chicken for a few hours and then you bake it. It's super simple. I found it on a website that it's this recipe and I think 6 other chicken flavorings, marinades that are freezable. So they are freezer friendly. So I'm wanting to try some of these over this next month or so and see if we like them, because if we like them, then I can start doing some more freezer meals and start freezing things. And I think that would be really exciting because I want to do that. And what I might do is if I like it and I'm like, hey, let's make some more freezer meals, I might actually record all of the different freezer meals that I'm making and make an entire video in and of itself of doing that. I think that would be really fun. And then hopefully if anybody else is wanting to try freezer meals, they'll be able to go to that video and see all the different kinds of freezer meals that I made. It's been a busy day, it's been a productive day. I got our different like budgeting things updated and all that sort of stuff, and it's been good. So keep me busy, and I'm gonna just keep enjoying my avocado because this is a really tasty snack that I didn't know I needed, but it's delicious. I got started on supper, started getting the soup going, and it calls for 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, and I didn't buy any because Mom had a little 2-cup thing in the freezer, and I was like, oh cool, I'll just bring that out, thaw it, and we'll use it. I forgot to thaw it, so I'm getting this heated up, and well, I have no idea if that's gonna be okay or not, but you know, we're gonna find out together, and gonna hope for the best. I just got done at the dentist. I feel like my face is really swollen. Maybe it's not, but I had 2 cavities filled. They were on opposite sides, so I had one down here filled and one up here filled. So like up here is numb and all down here is numb. Is there a difference? I look a little swollen, maybe? I know I'm probably talking like an idiot right now. I think it's fine. I'm gonna go home. But yeah, I just got done with the dentist, so A+ talking abilities right now. I'm just trying to figure out why I make the decisions that I make. So I wanted to make myself some leftovers. It's leftovers today, and we're going to church tonight, so I'm like, let me get something to eat now in my stomach so I can settle, so that we don't go to church and I have a full stomach and then have to get up and go to the bathroom 17 times. So I pulled out some broccoli cheddar soup that we had, and we had a lot of it left over, so there was one container that was totally full and another container that had like that much left in it. I pull out the container, and I look at it, and I go, I'm not gonna eat all of this. I should put some of this into a bowl. So I get out a bowl and proceed to start putting it in and realize that there's less in there than I thought that there was. So then I just dumped the entire thing into the bowl, and my bowl is overflowing. Like, it's on this little plate, but like, that is like perfectly even with the rim of the bowl. That is a lake of broccoli cheddar soup right there. Look at it. Now I have to walk with this insanely full bowl of soup to a suitable destination to eat that isn't directly next to my sink. And I thought about just eating it in the container it was in and not dirtying another dish, and I ended up dirtying 2 extra dishes. I don't know. Dan's going all out and making me a very fancy cup of coffee. We had a friend over the other day, and it's very loud in there. We had a friend over the other day, and they experimented with that to try to get it to work to see what they could make out of it. So I asked Dan to make me a special cup of coffee earlier. So I'm very excited to see how it turns out, because I left before that coffee was finished the other day when the friend was over, so I have no idea how it turned out. So I'm very excited about this. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So I want to try it. Shoe bug. It's very hot.
It's good.
It's very hot. It's a totally different flavor than what I'm used
I
to.
know.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It is very much latte-esque, where it is a little more black.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just sort of the nature of it, I think.
Right. Because I tried using our skim and mixing it with the
half and half.
half
I saw
so it had
that.
a little more richness to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then frothing it up, and then giving the shot of the darker coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and then pouring that in, and then sprinkling on a little bit of chocolate chips and cinnamon, and just see what happens.
It's good. Did you want to try it?
I would, just to see how.
I don't want the mug to be too hot. Can I record you?
Sure. Mm-hmm. Definitely not as sweet.
Yeah, definitely not as sweet as like the almost dessert coffees that you usually make.
I mean, I would sit down in front of a fireplace with a nice book and enjoy this.
Yeah, I would too.
So, I mean, as far as that's concerned, it's, I mean, if that's what you're going for, then yeah, this is it. But
Yeah.
I don't know if this is what you were going for.
In my head, I was thinking more of the dessert coffees that you make, but I will happily drink this.
Okay. So, learn for next time.
You do. You learn and you get better.
Mm-hmm. So.
Thank you, love.
Sweetie.
Dan just helped me bring up my heat press because I am working on 3 different quilts right now that I need to have done before Christmas. So I am already on the step ready to interface all of them, which is putting the stabilizer on the back of the t-shirts so they aren't all stretchy. So when I cut them, it is a more precise cut, and when I sew them, they aren't all getting stretched in different directions and messing themselves up. So I am going to be working on that soon. I also brought up all of the batting and everything else. This is polyfill for stuffed animals. That's not for quilts. But I have this little bit of batting that I'll probably use for something different. I'll probably use this for the middle of quilts. And then I have this roll, and then I have 3 other rolls of the interfacing that I will use. So I have all of that up here. that I can have ready to use. But yeah, I'm excited to get started on this part of it because get all the dust off of that. I like using my heat press. It's so much faster than ironing. Mom and I it is Saturday, by the way. Mom and I just finished decorating Jill's birthday cake. I don't actually think I've mentioned it at all in this video, but last Wednesday's video that you saw as you're watching this on Sunday when it goes up, I celebrated National Decorate a Cake Day with Mom, and we decorated Jill's birthday cake. I will put a link up in the corner right there so you can go watch it because we put a lot of work into it. But as of right now, filming this clip, we're giving the cake to Jill tomorrow. So I don't know how I really hope that she really likes it. She's surprised. But it's in the fridge right now. Right there. Look at how good that looks. I mean, it's really, really cute from the side. But we're cleaning up now, and there's so many like cake leftovers and stuff in the garbage. I'm not gonna show you because it's so gross.
Oh, show it. Come on.
Look at how gross that is. It's so bad. I saved a lot of the cake because I thought, oh, we'll do cake pops. And Mom and I started doing this at like 10:30, and it is 3:30. We've been at this for like 6 hours. So we are very much done decorating, and we don't want to look at any more cake, nor do we want to save any frosting for anything. So we threw it all out because we were like, absolutely not, we don't want any more. So
Just gonna have to do your birthday cake by yourself.
we're all just gonna watch it. We're not gonna touch any of it. But that is what is happening now. We are going over to Holly and Alpha's for some hot pot in a couple hours, and I'm very excited about that. But yeah, we are cleaning up now, and I think Mom and I are both just gonna crash for the next like hour and not do anything. Alright, it is very late at night. I am going to go to bed. I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's vlog. Tomorrow I will try to film a little bit after we surprise Jill, which that video, like I said, should be up already. But yeah, hopefully she enjoyed her surprise. You guys, if you're watching this and you watched that, will actually know before I do at this current moment in time. So how was it? I hope it was well. But I hope you guys have had a great week. Hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye.